All right, folks. Well, good evening, hello, and welcome to our second session of our Daggerheart game, Erstwylde. I am your Dagger Master, Dungeon Mister.
You're our Dagger Mister, the
I'm
Dungeon Master.
I'm probably gonna change it to Dagger Mister for this one, just to make it flow better. But either
I feel
way,
like we agreed on another name last time.
no one agreed
Dagger
on
Daddy.
Dungeon. Yep.
It made everybody uncomfortable.
It made, and by
Yeah.
everyone, at least me, and that's all that really.
I think just you and me. I was like, I'm not calling him that.
That was enough. It worked.
Well, speaking of being uncomfortable, we also have all of our wonderful players. It's you guys here to make the world
Hello.
more
Us.
uncomfortable.
That's us.
One game.
We're
at a
wonderful.
Bringing discomfort to the world.
Yes.
One stream at a time.
That's right.
You're welcome, world.
Don't thank us too soon.
Or at all.
No, yeah.
Or at all.
Or at all.
Or at all.
It's fine.
I will also say, quick plug, if you like the maps you see, I make maps on a Patreon. Just look for Dungeon Mister on Patreon. You'll find it. There's links around. Or, if you're watching with us live, don't forget to use those penguin points, because you can interact with the story, help make choices that matter, or affect things. You can give fear to me, or you
No, don't do
can
that.
give bonuses to the players, the characters.
Yay!
That's what we want.
Much better. Yes. Please.
But this is the only game where I allow viewers to help me out.
To sabotage
So
Viewers
help
like you.
Yes.
the
yes.
players.
Only on Mondays. So, yeah.
Only now can you derail our whole game.
Yep. And and also the following Mondays that we will be playing. But either way, if you're not watching live, then sucks to suck. But you should still watch us either way if you want.
You're probably very busy and you have a very good reason why you're not here.
That's also true.
If you're not watching live, you can still give money.
I mean,
Right?
Probably.
Somehow.
I don't
Just
You
go
can
ahead.
like,
Yeah.
thumbs up,
yeah.
and like, and comment, and
Just
share.
go to Twitch, use the channel points. Nobody will respond until a week later. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, you only get channel points by watching, so.
Oh, but they've got them.
So
I mean,
I don't know how
I don't
Twitch
ever get to
works.
spend them.
Well, speaking of knowing how things work, we learned a little bit about how this game works. Daggerheart, where I mentioned that at the very beginning. So we're going back to it, talking about what happened last time before we get into what's going to happen. This time on our Erstwylde.
There's
Wow.
an S at the end, right?
No. Maybe
just
there-
the one,
just-
just the one Erstwylde,
Yes.
not plural.
The Erst is wild.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got it.
That Erst be Wilden. Got it.
So let's talk about what happened last time before we get into what's going to happen this time. So, last time, as we saw a new arrival in town for the appeasement ceremony of Chungus Multicus, the demon of the deep,
hmm
spirit of the Deepwater village. The elderly Parsnip Underroot was met by one of the town's guards, Laszlo Ringband, her escort at the ship being utilized for the ceremony, graciously allowed to be used by the Durana family. And this is where the town elder, Emeritus Brickshell, and Sapo Durana II were. Several offings had already been gathered aboard the vessel for Chungus. There seemed to be a few items missing, according to Parsnip. which Laszlo was tasked to deal with, apparently. And this stoic soldier went back to the guards hall, which was a massive conch shell refurbished, and there were 2 quote-unquote volunteers to help collect things for this ordeal. 2 would-be cabbage thieves, Oswald Ripplebrook, the Otterfolk messenger, and Atlas Schruger, who accidentally got mixed up in this cabbage thievery business. The fire badger friend of Sapo Durana, which Sapo was the one who kind of worked out for them to get a lesser sentence of just community service. So, the trio started to scour the beach for the objects listed by Parsnip, finding them pretty easily, honestly, but there was some resistance in the form of a glass coral snake, bigger than all 3 of them combined. But dealing with this and a swarm of mosquitoes was actually no big deal, since you were no strangers to danger. However, back on the ship, as Sapo was stuck with the elderly, some noises could be heard below deck. You heard me. Unsettling noises. Went to go inspect, but he was quickly stopped by a shadowy figure who rushed to halt him. Nixel Umbrith, a scarred batfolk who stalked the town in recent times. Makes it sound like he was stalking people in town. He's just like shadowy figure
maybe.
around town. He might be doing that.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Either way.
He
He's
is
looking
naked. He's the night.
for real estate opportunities.
Yeah, he gave warning of the wilding. And suddenly, those afflicted by the sickness were upon them. Both under the ship's hold and from the sides of the vessel, it was Sapo's own crew turned rabid. Having to deal with these people, though weakened by the wilding, only recently succumbed to it, saw the elder Brickshell fall, though he was quickly sewn together by Parsnip, a little trick her Papa told her about, once the threat was dealt with. And as Laszlo brings Atlas and Oswald carrying the required items to the vessel, bodies lay strewn about the ship, twisted, malformed, and clearly still foaming at the mouth as it's just kind of dripping out of their fallen mouths. As Meredith's Brickshell is starting to get back up thanks to the help of Parsnip. And that is where we're going to pick up. I got a little loud real quick. Deal with it.
I was trying not to laugh that whole time because I read the prologue name as you were about to say it, and I was like, appeasing the Chungus.
Yes, that is the title of this chapter. It's kind of like, that's what I titled it, Appeasing the Chungus. Because that's what we're gonna do, right? Either way, you guys are here on the
Hopefully.
boat. There's bodies of recently infected wilding, recently infected with the wilding. Sapo Durana's crew.
I'm gonna.
Damn, they got
I'm gonna
away.
grab a bunch of the bodies and bring them over to the Elder Possum. Do you need these to sacrifice to the demon?
I'd be careful there. I don't know if I'd be touching them.
Don't
Yeah, what are you doing?
put it down right now. I don't know who you are, and you're touching these wilding bodies. And I think we need to burn them, not in sacrifice, just for the safety reasons. But I'm not
I
starting
can
a
take
fire.
care of 'em.
Okay.
Yeah, Nixel
You have a
is,
tarp or something on this ship?
Good enough to do.
So who are you? Where'd you come from? You just came out of nowhere there, fella. You just were up there somewhere?
I was trying to get a better view. I didn't want to disturb whatever you were doing down here with your nuts and stuff.
It's a very important ceremony for
It
Chungus.
looks it.
Mm.
You're what?
Chungus Multicus. You heard of him?
No.
Well, to each their own, I guess.
Well, anyways, you have fun with your Chungus. That tarp that I was asking about, I can take care of these bodies so they don't infect anybody else.
See if I can
Oh.
find something.
And I'll give you a hand, Nixel. When did you get in town? I wasn't expecting to see you here at all.
I mean, I was just kind of staying within the area of the village, on the outskirts, keeping my eyes open.
Well, definitely glad you were here. You said they got away. There was
You didn't
more
see
than
that
was
one
here?
that mauled your elderly turtle here?
As he's kind of
I didn't see that it got
sweating,
away.
just kind of blinking awake. What?
Was that
They're
squirrel
there.
one? The flying squirrel. It jumped overboard. I lost it in that ridgeline over there.
And as you say that, you can
Well.
hear a call from ashore, where you can see Norbert Fosterdam and a couple other of the town watch/guard militia. The stout beaver folk calls out, "You guys all right out there? We heard something."
Yes, Captain. We're good. There was a it appears to be there was an attack. It appears the crew here were affected by the wilding. Not sure when they changed or how they changed, but only one got away. It should be clear for now.
Followed
It's
tracks
not
of
good.
some
There's a lot of dead bodies up here.
dead. We were following tracks of someone stalking around. What do you mean dead? As he just plops into the water and starts swimming over with his big beaver tail flapping away. Beaver tails flap? They do here.
Yeah, of course.
Just slapping.
Like a rudder.
Sure.
As he makes his
Um,
way to your vessel. There'll be two, looks to be like a lizard folk and a gecko kind of swimming around, searching the perimeter, seeing the blood in the water.
Which is like a different type of lizard folk.
Yeah, well,
gecko.
one's an amphibian and the other is a reptile.
Whoa.
So,
they're
I'm
different.
helping Sapo.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find we probably don't have a tarp because it's probably not a thing we would
We have
have.
those
but we-
sails.
Yeah, I was gonna say we probably have like a sail repair or something like that that could be used. So,
absolutely. There's definitely some extra cloth for the sails below deck.
wildly unfortunate.
Hmm,
Uh,
yes.
Can I check out these bodies to see? Like, they're definitely recently wilding, but like, how recent can I check on that?
Yeah, I would say give me a knowledge check or instinct. Give me an instinct check. Instinct roll.
Okay.
The 20
20 with fear?
with fear. So, it seems these were very recently turned. However, you don't see any wounds, any
Which is the-
infliction, aside from the ones that were suffered in the recent attack.
That's odd.
What's that?
There's no bite marks, no scratch marks. Everything's been done to them either by our recent battle or Mr. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You felt quite a lot of them, Mr. Frogman.
I am Sapo de Rana, second of my name.
Yeah, Sapo. I don't see any other wounds besides the ones that he inflicted upon them.
I do not like that either.
They came from
Some of
below
these-
the deck. Was there a chance that the wilding can be spread through, I don't know, tainted food or water?
Or were any of them sick recently?
Do I remember any of them
No,
being sick
everything
before
was
this?
everything was peachy keen and normal before this. Some of them were just
I
on
figured-
shore leave, and others were just kind of chilling below deck.
Well, in that case, I'm going to get off the boat and hang out in the water. talk to
Norbert
you off and
will
down here.
kind of grab you by the shoulder as you go to leave. Stout beaver grasping you.
Thanks, Captain.
Not so fast. Nobody's leaving.
Listen, I'll be right down here in the water. But if the wilding's on this boat, I don't want to be on the boat with it.
If the wilding can just be spread willy-nilly, you already were here. Would it matter?
Well, that's a good point, but I don't want to take my chances.
As he says that, I'm thinking about that. I'm going to spend a stress point to ignite my hands where I touched the bodies. As you just see
You
fire
start
engulf my hands.
burning. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Cleans
like,
everything I touch.
He uses hand sanitizer.
As Norbert, no,
Let's,
wait
let's put that
until
out, put
we
that out.
get off the
Off the
boat. We don't. Fires on ships are bad.
It's wood.
I'm aware Zappa would not be happy if I set a ship ablaze.
That would
This is
be
just for my hands.
extra
Right.
wildly unfortunate.
Right.
As Meredith's Brickshell will kind of chime in. This doesn't seem good. We need to appease Chungus.
You're right. We do. I wonder if this has something to do with him being unhappy.
I'm sure it does.
Hmm,
These gods. Never happy about anything, right?
hard to please.
Well, I hope he didn't do this if he was happy. I'd hate to see him if he was angry in that case.
Wait, isn't Chungus the demon of the depths? So does that mean the water is infected?
I don't know.
You're misreading. He's the spirit of the deep waters. He sees all, reaches all. We need to appease him so that we will be watched over through the trying times of the storms to come.
Does that mean you can see me right now when I'm down here in the water?
If it's in
Yes.
the waters or around the deep water, then yes, Chungus sees
shite.
all.
Oswald
Better
climbs
not
back
be-
on the boat.
Better not be peeing in it.
Oswald just smiles.
You would hear a loud splash from the two, the gecko and the lizard folk that are swimming about. As they look up, hey, no one's peeing in here, right?
No, of course not.
It's the ocean.
It's sacred. Can't pee in it.
Okay.
Now's not really the time. I have 9 dead comrades.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry for
Which-
your loss.
We really should be taken care of.
Agreed.
Norbert,
Let's show some respect and let's cleanse their bodies. For the last time.
we can burn the dead and get back to town or outside of it. I don't expect. He kind of looks to Meredith, Mr. Brickshell. What? I got a couple of volunteers. And maybe a third. What do you say? Meredith kind of looks around at you all. grumbles as he looks around, squatting with his old stone cane. Chungus needs to be appeased. Mr. Durana, perhaps you could make use of the able bodies present. Well, Mr. Forsterdam escorts me and the bodies, of course, to a place of resting. Separate restings for each of us. I won't be resting with those bodies. We're gonna burn them properly. Infected and all.
I insist you let me take care of them. I disposed of a lot of wildling bodies in my time.
I think I'll need you as crew. What if something happens?
Hmm.
They can take care of it.
Give me a presence roll, Nixel.
19 with fear.
19 with fear.
Just stacking up his fear.
Man's just
Yeah.
scared. It's wilding time. It's not a good time for him.
So I'm gonna say Meredith seems kind of curious. We could use a set of eyes on this. Why so eager?
Do you want the wildlings spreading across your village? Have your townsfolk tearing each other to pieces?
Oh, no, I merely meant you seemed more intrigued than most would be when the wilding is concerned. I've seen it my share in the time.
So have I.
Oh.
Yes, we've all seen the wilding. If we're going to appease Chungus on my ship, then let's do that. If we're not going to do that, let's do that. But let's make a decision.
We can leave the bodies outside to be inspected further for signs of this wilding and perhaps more medical studies could be done. He looks to Norbert. I think we can do that. Yeah, we can get right on that. We'll get the bodies off of here, and we'll see about that. He starts poking him with this hatchet. Pushing him into the water.
It's one way. I was
Should
going
we-
to say we could put them on, like, the boat that goes ashore, and you can do it all at once.
Yeah, don't want to risk contamination of the surrounding water.
That can't be good for the water.
I think there's plenty of dead wildings or not wildings in the water. I've heard
Is
rumor
Chungus
that.
gonna be appeased by it?
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe
What if
he might like it.
What if he mistakes us for its offering? And what if he doesn't like wilding offerings?
As he
I'm not
turns,
willing to take that risk.
kind of like looking for Parsnip for that cue, like, all right, we'll get him on the boat, Mr. Fosterdown, and save him for Nixel to inspect later. He seems to know what he's talking about, although I don't. Ew. He just kind of eyes Nixel for a moment, squinting his elderly, just kind of looking. I see.
I'm also going to be eyeing like all of his wounds that have been sewed up by Parsnip and then just glare at him.
Master Big Shell, do you want to go back to town and have all of that checked? We can take care of the offering.
Yes, we'll get it all we've also got the preparations for the hopeful feast.
Guess you could overlook that while we're gone.
Well, I'll need... Maybe Norbert, we can get your brother to help. Kind of shrugs. Okay, we can get that arranged.
Okay, so then are you getting off my ship or not?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll be out of your way here in a second. Let's get these bodies. Boys, we're getting the bodies. Lasso, keep an eye on these two. That Atlas and Oswald. He points at them. If they do good, might let you out a day early.
Well, Captain, just to report on that, they've been very helpful in the events that have occurred, not here just on the ship, but on the beach as well. Very commendable, honestly, warriors.
Yeah.
But
what
I'll
he said.
report back once everything's said and
Mhm.
done.
Atlas is just
Well, that's
As
good
expected
to
of Atlas,
hear.
who I already knew could do that. I wouldn't say surprised by Oswald, but it was very useful to have him around so far.
I agree.
A she.
It's very useful to have an Oswald around.
yes.
Atlas, will you just put them all on the ship real quick so we can go?
Yes. As I pick up the bodies, my hands are still burning. So
I mean,
that was-
if
scorching
we
each
put them
of
on
you.
that tarp, you could basically just like bundle
yeah,
them.
that's the whole idea. Move them all into the tarp. Then I'll
Put them on the boat.
afterwards
And then the
put them on the
three
boat.
water-faring animal folk can swim it over
can
without
basically
actually being on the boat. Absolutely.
Exactly.
As Meredith will kind of look to Parsnip and... I hope that it all goes well. Let us know if it's good tidings or bad, so we can make the preparations necessary for the safety of the deep water.
Don't worry. It'll all turn out the way it's supposed to. I know it.
I just hope the way it's supposed to is in favor of us.
Well, that I can't guarantee.
That's-
But whatever's going to happen is whatever's going to happen.
I hope he is appeased.
It's not as reassuring as one might hope.
No, it's not.
It'll be fine. He's been unappeased before, you know, and here we are.
Oswald looks around at the dead bodies.
As they're getting
Right.
piled in.
Yes.
Meredith starts to slowly inch towards the edge of the ship. And I don't know if you've ever seen a turtle walk off a dock before, but that's exactly what he's doing. Just plops right into the water. This elderly turtle, just like he's tripping, back of his shell hits the side of the deck as he plop with a loud splash.
Oh.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Hope
like
he's
it
all
hurts.
right.
Totally fine.
He's already pretty banged up.
He is pretty banged up as he just kind of turtles his way to shore, leaving you all
As turtles do.
aboard this vessel with a pile of offerings for Chungus Multicus.
Multicus.
Mm.
So,
Parsnip's gonna kind of just go around and straighten everything, like angle things and then turn it back and then angle it again and just make sure everything is however it's supposed to be.
I don't expect her to be helping. I'm gonna go up to Nixel and I'll actually ask Sapo first. Sapo, crow's nest.
I don't know. You and I might be the only sailors here.
Yeah, I'm
Have
not,
any of you ever been on a ship before?
been on? Yes. Sailed? No.
Okay.
Been around them. Haven't had much need of them.
Fair.
I'm on one right now.
Besides this one moment right now, have you ever touched a ship?
I've seen a
No.
boat before. I seen it.
I believe that. Okay, got it. So, since everyone else, except for Atlas, has no idea what they're doing, you're going to listen to me, or you're going to listen to Atlas. Does that make sense?
Aye, aye.
I'm with you.
Sure.
You seem to have some kind of objection.
Well, considering the fate of your last crew, I can say I'm very excited.
That is a good point.
Yes, they were with me for many years, and I am very distraught, so we're not going to talk about them right now.
Okay.
For now, do you know how to use a rope or any kind of rigging?
Yeah,
Good. That's what you'll
I've
be
seen
doing.
ropes before.
It's a
Ropes,
great
bullets, seen them all.
I suppose I will steer.
Yes.
But Nixel, you'll be up in Crow's Nest because you can get down the fastest, I think.
Sure. I know my
Um,
way up.
Let us know when we're getting close to our destination. Do you know what it looks like?
No.
That'll make it a little harder. Okay, so the offering area of Chungus Multicus kind of looks like a whirlpool, except you don't actually get sucked into it, but you will see the spinning water. If you see that, we're almost there. Let us know.
Okay. Seems easy enough.
I'll say I'll need somebody else on rigging to man sail. That would probably be you, Laszlo.
Sound good.
He's drunk.
And Atlas, you're kind of just keeping an eye on both of them while I sail. Parsnip, you are also here. Make sure the offering doesn't fall off the ship.
Can do, Captain.
Great. Let's get this over with.
Barring any further instruction, Oswald just goes to the nearest rope and just like picks it up.
It's a good start. Is anchor up?
I'll pull it up. As I'm
Great.
saying, they're just
Yes.
Anchor is pulled up. The boat starts to drift a little bit on its own, even before the sails are released. But
Untie that line.
On it.
go ahead and give me a general
Original.
presence roll, Sapo, to see how well your instructions are for this quick crew of your vessel.
Maybe thing. Oh, it just wants to know if I need to. Just roll.
19 with hope.
19 hope.
Yeah, as giving super clear instructions and in a way, kind of talking to everyone in a way that they understand it. And so probably talking to everyone a little bit differently. You guys start to set out. The sail unfurls. Storm clouds, no longer very distant, dark. You can just see rains in your future. The waters start to get a little choppy. And how does being on a boat make Oswald feel?
He's a little confused, to be honest. This is not his normal mode of transportation on the water. Usually it's under his own power. So he's kind of like less of a fish out of water and more like an otter out of water, and is just running around and trying to listen to Sapo and do the best he can while also doing the least amount possible.
Okay.
Pretty much what I expected, so that's fine.
I'm probably helping him more than Laszlo. No, you got to
Yeah.
pull this rope. Right here. Tie it there.
And what is Parsnip doing as you're sailing?
She takes those teeth out of her purse, her pocketbook, and she puts them in her little teacup. And she swirls them around and does a reading with the teeth.
That makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to get a reading of?
Parsnip, anything, any good news?
I'm trying to determine. I'm trying to commune with the spirits. I don't know, with Chungus, if I can do. I don't know how it works, but I'm getting a vibe check. How is Chungus gonna be appeased?
Teeth vibe check real quick.
What is Chungus's mood ring reading today?
Is it like a green, a blue? What is it?
Kind of amber.
It would be a greenish blue. A hint of purple.
Greenish. I'm getting like an aura off of the teeth.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What does greenish blue hint of purple mean? I need my little chart.
Give me a...
Let me pull up the mood ring chart real quick.
Give me an instinct roll.
Oh.
Or
In-
give me a knowledge roll.
Or?
Say knowledge.
Knowledge. Okay.
I'll analyze, comprehend.
Yeah.
Analysis.
Yeah, I want to roll it.
Oh, you have to tell it in the thing afterwards, too. That screwed me up for a second, too, because it's asking if you want advantage or whatever. At the bottom left of your character sheet is when you tell it, yeah, that's the way I want it rolled.
Oh, I did +2 to it. Wait a minute.
Yeah, because it's a knowledge roll.
No, I'm not. Okay. It's fine.
Yes, you should.
Good. It's good.
And 14 with hope, so you give yourself a hope. And
Do you have a bonus to knowledge or not?
she does.
I do have a
so
+2.
+2. Yeah.
So I don't think it added
So it would be a 16.
It didn't add it.
That's fine.
So 16.
With a 16, as you're sailing, the blue is mostly kind of like the calm of the waters, and the green represents kind of a change. That tint of purple represents chaos. You feel like it'll be smooth sailing, but appeasing Chungus will be a task. Might take more than just items.
Uh-oh. Could have a bit of a, not problem. I don't want to say problem, just challenge. Opportunity.
That seems like something people say when there's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Or a challenge. Well, we've already lost 10 men. What's a few more?
I'd like to not do that if we could.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they were quite happy to die. So, let's get this over with for them. I have 10 funerals to attend.
Yeah, we'll drink to them later.
That we will, Atlas.
I'm gonna miss Timmy.
Him too. He was nice.
Yeah, how does Sapo and Atlas feel about the crew having?
I think
Sapo had to kill a bunch of
Sapo-
them. Atlas had to see them all
Sapo
killed.
actually
Yeah.
killed a bunch of them
Yeah.
himself.
Right,
That's why he's basically like trying to hold it together because he said that and he really meant it. He's like, I am devastated, but now is not the time.
Yeah.
We have a thing that we have to do. So let's get it done. Stop all this whatever is going on. Because he does have, he says 10, even though we only killed 9 people because the 10th guy got away. He's like, I got 10 funerals. I've got 10 letters of notice to give out. He's like, I have a bunch of paperwork. And also, I served with these people for multiple years. And now they're all dead. Or as good as dead. And they weren't necessarily all friends, but they were definitely all colleagues.
They all have their own families, don't they? And the kids,
I don't know if they
grandkids.
all. I think a couple of them were single, but they do have family. I mean, everyone has family.
Yeah, moms and dads and aunts
Exactly.
and uncles. Oh,
Nichols
what a
just having
shame.
like PTSD flashbacks right now. Up in the crow's nest.
Yeah.
That's because Nixel doesn't have a family anymore.
Here's the sound of the machine guns in the distance.
I remember the smell of napalm.
Yeah.
This is just the beginning if you don't root out the wilding.
Agreed. And unfortunately, I will. It's just going to be more headache than it should have been. And I'll have to get a whole new crew.
Mm.
They won't have time to properly mourn them.
Dark day.
As you
What about Atlas?
say it's a dark day. Yeah, what about Atlas? That was a good point.
Atlas is really sad. Not really like hiding it. He's just doing what he has to. He's like helping with the rigging and everything, but like yeah, he served with these guys for, a couple of years, made friends with a few of them. It sucks.
Is he sobbing and
No.
sailing? Oh, okay.
No
I
sobbing.
mean, before we started sailing, Sapo was definitely getting a little teary-eyed, and then he was just like, "All right, we got things to do.
Because it starts raining.
All right, let's." Yeah. Oh, thank God it's raining.
On your face.
No one can see you cry.
Just look up
in the
right
rain.
into
It's
it.
raining on my face.
Right.
I'm not crying. The rain's coming in. We'll have to go to half sail. We don't want them tore up.
On it. Not sure exactly. Atlas, could you
Yeah, right here.
Sure,
You
Mr.
just
Jim.
want to, we'll tie these up, pull this one, and it'll pull it up. Oswald,
easy enough.
yeah. Pull that sail right there. You'll be okay.
And as you're sailing out here, the waters are honestly, they're a little choppy, but it's nothing like huge storm surge or giant waves. It's calm, heavy rain. The kind of rain you can still see a fair distance in, at least until the clouds start to cover the sky and it gets dark. Making it harder to see, but you can still see that swirl ahead out in the middle of the water. This giant whirlpool, just like Sapo described. Nixel, you spy it.
Hey! We're coming up on Chungus area, whatever.
Chungus Multicus is Ma. Good.
Yes.
Pull the sail the rest of the way. We're probably close enough. We could probably get away with just 2 shafts. Atlas, Laszlo, if you'll put out the 2 oars, and we could probably row the last little bit. We might actually just keep the inertia, but that way we have it in case.
All right, I'll pull the 2 long oars out. I'll hand one to Laszlo and get on the other side. And see, just kind of like, steer as need be, paddle, just as, because you can't really do a whole lot on this side of ship.
Yeah, you're basically just providing a little bit of extra movement as I just kind of try and get it to turn, right?
Right.
Okay. I think this is about as close as we can safely get.
All right, let me do my final blessings here. And all. Reiki hands on the stuff. And how are you gonna get this stuff into that whirlpool?
The world will do most of that work. We're pretty much on the edge of it. If we get much closer, we'll go with it. And we don't really want to, I assume.
All right. Well, I guess. I mean, do it like. Would I know? Would Parsnip know the proper method? Like, do we just chuck shit into the water? Is there like?
I would say
Do we-
there's not a handbook on this, but
Dang
it's like Parsnip. You feel the vibes. What does Kate feel like it is?
Yeah,
Can
you're
we
the
drop-
expert here.
You know, like the gangplank. I want like a chute. Can we get like a plank?
Push it
Or-
down the slide.
Yeah, I
like a
basically
mail
want to
chute?
push it. Yeah.
Let's get 45. Both oars on port.
Got it.
Let's start turning.
Yeah, and I'll.
Or that's left side, right? This lingo.
No, it's not right. It's left.
Your left or my left?
You paddle, just
Oh,
paddle,
the-
and I
the
go
ship's
the other
left.
way.
Okay.
I got
Look
you.
at the front of the ship. It's the left.
All right. Now, very important though. When we do this, when I push these things into the water, we all have to chant. We all have to say, "For Chungus, for Chungus, for Chungus," like over
3
and
times?
with each item.
Oh.
No, with each item that goes in, we say "For Chungus," and you have to say it like you mean it. Has to come from within. You want to appease him, okay? So say it with feeling.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
With feeling.
You gotta, or
say
else
it.
he's not gonna be appeased. All right? You didn't know this coming into this ship like this, but this is part of the deal.
How does he know I'm participating?
I kind of feel
'Cause
like
we're-
we're making it up as we go along.
I'm not. That's couldn't be further from the truth. Okay?
I remember doing that a long time ago. Last time I was on one of these.
You do see? You remember?
I do.
He remembers.
I was much younger then, but I do remember that.
Yeah, and your little grandson was here, wasn't he? Little guy, little great grandson. He's got the same name you do. He was here
Yes.
too.
I
Yeah.
just- Yes, that's correct. Absolutely.
Right. All right. Let's do this. Let's appease Chungus.
How freaking old is
Appease.
Parsnip?
Ancient.
Really old. All right. Hey,
Really old? Because he's like, that was my great grandfather. I've never even met my great grandfather. like,
there you got a little guy.
you were a little kid.
You were a little kid. Yeah, like she knows that you're related. She knew your grandfather, and somehow she knows you're related, and she thinks
Great-grandfather.
you're him.
Yeah,
Whatever.
the great grandfather that I'm named
Yes.
after. He's like,
Yeah.
That's like really crazy. But okay.
All right, you there. Hot hands guy, fella.
Hmm.
Atlas.
Can you
Yes.
yeah, Atlas,
Uh-oh.
can you pick these things up and give them a push?
Yes, and
Thank you.
I go over and with each item, right?
Each item, right, one at a time, and then we say "For Chungus"
Okay,
with feeling.
and as I push in, for Chungus,
For Chungus.
Chungus.
Yeah, for the
Chungus.
for Chungus.
Chungus.
Mm-hmm.
Chungus.
Chungus. Chungus.
You all look like imbeciles.
Yes, well, we might be imbeciles that are dead
Chungus.
later.
For Chungus.
Chungus.
For Chungus.
Chungus.
For Chungus.
Chungus.
How many
Or
items
Snap my fingers.
are there?
Snap my fingers
Yeah,
and
it's
be
like,
like,
how many
"Come on."
items are over here?
Yeah.
26.
30-something items. For Chungus. For Chungus. For Chungus.
For Chungus again.
I would
I don't know. I
like
imagine
a group Presence roll without Nixel.
Yeah. Awkward.
Or Oswald.
I think so. That sounds right. Sounds like only 4 of us really want to sail back home afterwards.
Yeah, Oswald did it like one time,
Yeah,
and then he's
yeah.
just like
Did it like the
mimicking-
first time? And
Yeah,
then did
he's
it,
like
Uh-huh.
kind of like
fifth
turned
time,
around with
because
like
it's
his
like-
hands in his pockets, and he's like,
Yeah, I mean, Laszlo.
It's kind of
Laszlo
like
would've also
mouthing
just
the
been,
words.
Like, kind of just like
Yeah.
Chungus, like not actually.
Yep. Well, then I'm gonna
Doing
say
it, but,
I
yeah.
would
I
say
think-
Laszlo. It's automatic fail there too. Not
Yeah,
fail,
so
but,
I
you
think I think Parsnip and Sapo are the only ones who are like actually being enthusiastic each time, because it's like there's
I'm being
it's his home.
enthusiastic.
I'm not saying you're not trying. He's just like, no, this is what you do. I know that, so we're doing it. I'm giving it everything. And then like she's like, well, yeah, I'm leading the thing.
And I'm
And
not-
then like Atlas is probably like confused at first, and then he kind of like gets into it. He's like, all right, let's do it. Yeah, and now it's this time, and now it's this time. And then it's just the 3 of us basically.
Yeah, Sapo, give me a presence roll too.
One presence coming right up.
And I will say for this one, no one's getting hope, and I'm not getting fear from it. It's kind of like a group
Sure.
roll kind of thing.
Yeah, we're just
Okay,
kind of creating a straight baseline. So
Yeah.
13, 17 is pretty good.
12. As you're shouting for Chungus, Nixel, you're probably the first to notice. But the whirlpool in the distance stops. As they're shouting, keep dropping out, and you hear this loud plop, plop. Or splashing, more like a ksh, as the items are being splashed and slid down into the seas. The whirlpool in the distance subsides.
The whirlpool's supposed to stop.
I think that means he's happy, and we can go.
Yeah, and one
Is it
by
supposed
one,
to stop?
the items that are any of them that are floating drop and disappear below the surface.
Yeah, it starts.
Starts just sinking.
Does
Don't
Parsnip know what that
remember.
means?
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember. I was a child the last time I was here for one of these.
As you look over the side, you see one eye, massive, bigger than any of you, just opens.
Oh God, it's Chungus.
Like a
Glow-
little smaller than the ship, or like bigger than the
bigger than one of you guys.
Sure.
The eyeball, as it opens up, this kind of bluish purple glow. You just hear this burbling as bubbles erupt around the ship. You'd see a second eye, this one glowing a greenish color on the other side of the ship. Again, you would hear that.
Chungus, is that you? Are you the demon of the depths?
The water would start to swirl ever so slightly. You would see something moving and lurking beneath the waters as rain just kind of pouring overhead. Not one something. Many somethings. Couple dozen massive tentacles lurch out around the ship. You can hear the wood groaning, creaking, as it.
I don't know the sound. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, as it just kind of moves across the sides of the ship, not smashing. almost like it's trying to be delicate.
Something.
Mm. Who's near me?
So who do you want to be near you?
Let's see. I'm right in the middle. It's probably
We're probably
Oswald.
over. Yeah, like we're probably like this-ish.
Yeah.
Hang on here. We'll
Oswald's
just say
right in
this is the
between
right.
dragon.
We'll say this is the correct side, even though it's not. We'd be on this side.
Yeah. Because I kind of like reach over towards whoever's near me.
I don't want to sound like I'm going to be bossy, but we should get ready to drop the sail, just in case.
Laszlo
Yes.
will walk over to the ropes.
Yep.
Did not
Immediately.
drop them yet.
I'm taking Oswald with me though. Like I've got a hold of his shirt and I'm just bringing him with me.
Oh, you're 100% dragging Oswald. Like his whiskers are pinned back, like he is terrified, and like
Yeah.
he's dragging his paws, like as you're dragging him, like yeah, exactly.
You'd start to see these tentacles occasionally caress and lap up the side of the ship. These massive, multicolored blue and green and purple and almost like tealish color tentacles. No tentacle, like there's a few that kind of match each other, but it's like they don't all match as they start caressing the vessel.
I do not remember this from last time.
I'm gonna talk to it. I'm just talking to it the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
are you Chungus? I hope you liked your offerings. We got acorns and the oak leaf, and then I smashed up the acorns. I blew them on there for you. I really hope you like it.
You hear the splash in the water and burbling as bubbles erupt up. Atlas,
Mm-hmm.
in your head, voice. What do you want to see?
Let's see. First off, Atlas would be like completely like, I don't know if he's showing it, but he's scared because he's seen gods before. He's seen two of them fight, and they didn't care about anyone around them.
One is
And they just
directly talking
destroyed
to
it.
you.
So complete fear. What would he want to see?
Tell you what, while
He'd be
while
thinking about like,
Okay, good.
go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
He'd be thinking about like the warmth, like how things are starting to cool down, like in the whole Firelands. He'd be thinking about how he likes the warmth, and he'd be like, kind of, I guess, because that's where he feels good, and he would just be, I want to see it warm again, is what I'm thinking in my head, and thinking about the lands and how like the lava is starting to cool, and it's more of the starting to harden over, and just how Emberholm's set is, even though it's underground, which usually keeps things cool, it's definitely a warm underground area. How I would definitely notice a cool breeze, and just thinking about how I want it warm again.
Sapo. A voice enters your head. What do you want to see?
Prosperity for my village and my family.
And are you guys saying this out loud?
Uh,
Yeah, I'd be saying
probably.
I'm kind of assuming this is happening at like the same time. Like we hear the voice at the same time, and not like I hear his answer and then I'm saying my own. But I don't know.
As
Obviously, I could be wrong about that.
Parsnip, a voice enters your head. Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, beat it, scrub. This is out now.
Graham, walk in here. She would say, well, I know I should say I want to see peace and blessings for, our community and good weather, but I really want to see my husband again. I want to see my onion.
You say that out loud?
She might know better.
No, I don't think she would.
Okay.
Mm-mm. She's just
Just thinking it.
thinking.
As the tentacles writhe, you would hear Atlas and Sapo give a response to something. You're unsure. The eyes start to blink. The wood would creak and moan to its very brink of breakage, and
Ready?
you feel like could be any moment where it's about to break. A couple of the tentacles slap into the water, releasing. As you feel the shift, water starts to swirl around. Steam starts to rise. As a crackling of light arcs out from nearby. This almost ever-changing orb, almost seemingly like an eyeball, crackling and shifting. It starts kind of sparking, changing colors. This it's almost globule, orbular thing, bending and shaping and warping reality around it. Constant state of flux, emanating this strange light. Like, kind of looks like this little swamp gas thing that's just kind of floating around the vessel. And then without warning, this little arc of lightning shoots out from it to the other side of the ship as it shoots across. Little tendrils of electricity arc from its path down to the vessel of the ship. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna grab.
And what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna do two things. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do three things.
Three things.
Three things.
Make it
That's a
four.
lot.
We can probably make it a fourth thing.
That's one too many.
So A, I'm going to initiate a countdown.
Okay.
Oh,
You
no.
don't know what it's for. And you don't know if it's counting up or down. It's counting down, but you know what I mean. You don't know if it's good or
You've
bad.
cracked the code already.
Oh boy. I'm going to start a countdown. It's going to start at 8. I'm going to bring you to a map.
Okay.
And we're gonna take a little 5-10 minute break here, folks. So, what's the fourth thing we can do? I'll show you the image. There you go.
Well, that's neat looking.
A little warbling
Oh, wow.
energy matter thing as two eyes are blinking around, tentacles lashing out, almost angrily trying to swat at this thing. And we're gonna take a little 5-10 minute break there, folks. What's is that? That's 4 things. Is that 4 things?
Sure.
Countdown,
Yeah.
Map.
map,
Countdown.
energy thing, and break.
It's
All
4
right.
things.
So stick around, folks. We'll be back as we have our encounter with Chungus and see if he remains appeased. So stay tuned. We'll be back here in a few.
See you shortly.
See you in a moment.
See ya.
Sure.
All right, folks. Well, surprise. We're back with it. And last we left off, after trying to appease Chungus by calling out his name and dropping in various items into the ocean for this demon of the depths, the spirit of the deep water, Chungus Multicus appeared, showed itself, or part of itself, as eyes started to glint under the water. Tentacles started to writhe, almost welcoming you as the water swirled around. Your ship kind of stuck in place for the moment. Ask specifically a couple of you in your heads what you wish to see. And as you answered out, you could see this warbling shift in reality as this chaotic, orbular ooze bubble thing appeared, arcing electricity, and you would see fire within its form, water, you would see bits of earth and debris, bits of just darkness within it, and bits of light as the tentacles writhe out and try and swat out at it. We are starting a countdown. And we're going to go to, you think battle theme 2 or 4?
Sure.
No, choose.
What happened to 3?
I don't know, 3 doesn't fit
Four.
here.
I choose
All right.
4.
4.
Going with 4.
Going with
For
4.
family, 4 means death.
Yeah.
Well, 4 is the last of them. Might be a little too loud.
That seems fine.
As the tentacles swat out, does this seem appropriate for where you guys were standing?
Yeah, I was trying to drag
yeah.
Oswald back towards like the mast area, the center.
Yeah, I was probably sort of slowly edging my way back to
Sure.
here, but I probably was like, we should get ready to go. And just like
Yeah, that's why we would
slowly
be-
moving.
I think me and Oswald would be about here.
Yeah, that
just
looks
because.
Sure.
Yeah, I
you
was dragging
place
them back.
yourselves accordingly. How you feel like you would be in this moment.
Getting ready to mess with the rigging.
I feel like
Absolutely.
as soon as we saw the lightning, Laszlo would have jumped over in front of Parsnip.
Well, y'all are making this real easy on me.
No!
Lightning
As
bolt.
it swats out
It's a line.
this area shifts around as the wood creaks and transforms into this dirt and swamp and just this kind of acrid aura about it as all four of you each take 7 direct damage, which means it cannot be sacrificed with armor or other things. You take it.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, because I believe it'll apply to at least one of them, when it meets threshold, that goes up, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it rounds up with everything else.
So
I'm
Oswald.
pretty hurt at
Yep.
this point.
What? And I had to spend a fear to do that.
Wait. So I can't do.
I'm afraid no.
Wait.
You can absolutely do whatever you want to do now. And now it's now the seat's in your. You can't block that damage because it was
Gotcha.
direct damage.
So that damage came from the orb?
Yes.
Where did it come from?
Yeah.
As,
Okay,
as the ground beneath your feet kind of shifts and change into the wood is replaced by bits of swamp as bubbling acid.
Acid.
Like you sink into it for a moment.
I'm gonna grab Oswald as I try to jump out of it, and I'm gonna throw him to the end of the deck out of it.
Sure, give me a strength check.
Oswald's thinking, I gotta get away from this guy. He keeps touching me.
As you try to lob Oswald.
Yeah, get you out of the acid.
His emotional support otter.
You are my emotional support otter at this moment.
I could take you or leave you. You're fine.
I need this advantage thing to turn off.
While he's doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and, if I could, spend 3 hope for Rogue's Dodge.
What does that do?
Is that something I can grab and show the class?
I don't
No,
think so.
I don't think so. Damn.
Because it's
Alright,
not.
let me show
I
off
should
the
turn
fancy
the
artwork.
class traits into cards. With
So
an
spend 3
18.
hope to gain a +2 bonus to your evasion until the next time an attack succeeds against you. Otherwise, this
Okay.
bonus lasts until your next rest.
Very nice. As you are thrown across the deck. I don't have this set
As
up.
I,
Yeah.
yeah, and I jump out of the acid.
All right.
Well, thanks there, Atlas.
And you get a hope.
Yeah. You alright?
Yeah, I knew we shouldn't have gotten on the ship. I told you, look what happened to the last crew.
It's not normally like this.
That's like this now, and that's the problem.
Is the acid ground? Is this actually like hurting us, or is it
Not
slowing us
actively. It's
down
kind
or
of like the
anything like that?
surprise of it. It just kind of warped the area for a brief moment as it flickered between another kind of reality or something else.
And just real quick, out of curiosity, I think you said it before we went to the break. Did you say the tentacles were swatting at this orb?
The tentacles are swatting at the orb.
Okay.
I want to know if Parsnip has any knowledge about this. If she's heard of this type of
Yeah.
thing before.
Parsnip, give me
So
a
I wanna-
knowledge check. Yeah.
I want to use my papa told me about this. But it's more of
Okay.
like, did he tell me about this?
Have you told me about this before?
Absolutely.
Okay.
As you try and figure
Knowledge.
out what the heck is going on here.
+2. So it'd be +4.
Yeah. Woo. 17 with hope, so you get a hope die. And yeah, your papa told you about what he's seen in the far reaches of the world. Go back to when you were a kid, telling you about these sickening things called chaos elementals. Things of pure chaos that travel through time and space and disrupt all that is orderly, including the order of the gods and the spirits.
Oh,
They can
that's why
remake
Chungus don't like
reality,
it.
and they can reflect things back towards whatever is thrown at them.
Okay, I'm gonna relate all of that to everybody on the ship. Be like, okay, my papa told me about this. Now, it's chaos or elemental, and it does all kinds of crazy stuff. And we got to be real careful because it can reflect stuff back if you try to damage it. And I don't know what's gonna happen.
So are we leaving?
Should we rely on Chungus to?
As this thing, as
Maybe.
Chungus is swatting, these tentacles swatting out, splinters of the deck would start to creak and break as it is trying, and this thing is just like zapping between spaces.
Sapo, should we leave?
We should at least turn. I can't hit this in the air. But also, we want to go this way. And he's going to point past the elemental. And we're not facing that way.
Your ship is currently stuck kind of in like a riptide whirlpool / Chungus's grasp situation. So if,
he's aware.
Yeah,
So
if you guys want to try to get out, that will be a concerted effort. And it will be very hard.
Mm-hmm.
And you
hope
need
is that
you
we
need to
can-
tell me how.
Yeah, is this still doing like an acid floor thing? Or it
just
was and then
kinda
it ceased to be?
flickered for a brief moment, and as Atlas jumped away, it ceased to be.
Yeah.
Laszlo, hit it with the oar.
I don't
It says
know.
we got
I
long-
wouldn't go hitting it.
Well, I mean, I think we should just move to the corners with the tentacles, but I can give it a shot. Are we sure we're gonna waste the ore on this?
If we can get it away from the ship.
We have a couple of oars. If one goes away, we'll still be fine.
Will that ore reach very close?
Yeah.
They're like
Alright.
20-foot tall oars.
Yeah,
Laszlo's-
I assume they're long oars for the ship.
Yeah.
Laszlo's going to sort of like haul back, heave back, and just sort of slap it with the paddle.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a halberd attack. Close enough to it.
I'm gonna sneeze. 1 second.
At some
Bless
point.
you.
It's coming.
Oh, you called it out. You're not.
The
going to.
almost knees.
All right, so it's gone. All right.
Oh, it's just lying in wait.
It'll come back. Don't worry.
You're probably right.
And in greater numbers.
Yay.
I would like to know
It's
if you
actually-
hit first.
Pretty
Oh, I thought
solid damage-wise, but yeah,
Well,
you didn't really attack.
You clicked the +2 part?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
gotcha. My bad.
You're good.
Yay.
An 8 with fear, so I get a fear as you miss.
Does the
Well,
count
as-
go
As
down?
the
Around.
count goes down by 2.
By 2!
Oh,
That's more than I thought
that's
it
a
would.
lot.
That means there's only 4
As
turns.
the count goes down by 2, and the creature warbles up and sparks out towards Laszlo. As it is going to just this warping blast arcs out and pulsates out from it. It is going to use its Warp Blast attack.
Warp Blast attack!
Getting an 8 to hit.
That is my exact evasion.
As you take 11 points of damage.
Well, now it's on the deck,
One
at least
moment.
we can fight it.
As I also get
Make
another
it a lot
fear.
easier for you to punch it and all that.
I'm
Josh, I
going
just sneezed
to-
for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Jump
As
Josh's.
it starts to
It
get
jump Josh
momentum
as it
as
happens.
it whirls into you, it just starts speeding up as it starts building and growing.
I'm gonna spend 3 hope and have that physical incoming damage with my fortitude,
Okay.
so I'll only take 1 HP.
Okay. And you know what? I will go ahead and actually spend
Well, actually,
that
I
fear.
can.
Good.
I can. Wait. So I can do that, knock it down to
Or-
minor damage, and then could I use an armor slot as well?
Yes.
So I don't take the HP?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I'll do.
As it grows, the tentacles start flailing around wildly as you would hear this murmur from below deck, this Chungus. As it flails around wildly, say Sapo and Oswald.
Uh-huh.
I would like each of you to
Yes.
give me an agility reaction roll. You do not get, or neither of us get hope nor fear from reaction rolls. So, agility reaction rolls. 15. And this will also not count towards the countdown. And a 19. As
Both pretty good at that.
the tentacle sweeps across the deck of the ship, and you both, one of you hops, like, say Sapo hops over it as Oswald just rolls out of the way. As you avoid getting grabbed in by the little suckers of the tentacle as they're just flailing around wildly. That's good. But it
Good,
does smash
good.
across the,
Good is
the
good.
side of the deck.
That's less good. We need the ship to get back.
It's kind of hard
Yeah.
to tell whose side it's on, if we're being honest.
Well, I
Parsnip,
don't know
you're
that the
the
gods have ever been on our side, but
Right.
this is definitely not on us. So this
Right.
first, then the tentacles.
Right.
I'm gonna move up to basically trying to strike at it. Is it like big enough / low enough that I could hit it with my longsword?
Yeah, it's just kind of whirling over the deck of the ship as I would say the rain and any fragment of the deck that is being torn up a little bit is just getting sucked into it.
Yeah, into it.
And kind of like
Keep-
other bits are being spat out of it.
And basically gonna be like, keep it away from the sails. And I'm gonna activate Warrior's Hope. So I'm gonna spend my 3 hope. And for until my next rest. Let's see if it shows it on here. Oh, it does not. Maybe this way? No, it just tells me how to do it. I get a +1 bonus to my attack rolls until my next rest.
Okay. You toggle that on.
Yeah, I toggled it on, but I'm basically just leaping and kind of like trying to hit it in a way where it'll move away from the sails.
Yeah, so it doesn't tear up the sails. Absolutely.
Yeah. And it's just my long sword. Oh, no, I clicked the wrong part. There we go. I don't need to be told what a long sword is. I know that.
What is a long sword? Well, it's
Well, you see, it's a sword that is long. Ooh,
Rolls
that's not
off
great.
Clippy, like,
Does a
shows up,
12
and it's like, I
hit?
see you're trying to use a longsword.
a 12 is a miss.
Unfortunate.
As
Would you say I failed to roll with fear?
You failed to roll with fear,
All right. Well, then call the brave. I'll get a hope.
but it's still a roll with fear, right?
Yeah, I still fail. Like,
All
nothing
right.
else changes. You get a fear,
As
I
the-
just also get a hope.
Countdown goes down by 2 more.
Oh no.
The rain around you starts to shift and whirl as this kind of green hue is taken upon it.
I love that. Kind of gross.
As it feels colder. Like it's almost like just there's like some food coloring in the rain. As this aura arcs out. The Chaos Elemental will use its Sickening Flux to force all targets within close range to mark a stress.
Okay.
And become vulnerable until your next rest or you clear a hit point. As it just whirls around, you can feel it tugging at your very fabric of your every being in fiber. And I am going to go ahead and use a fear.
Typically the way
Does that get me
that
too?
would be said, but okay.
No, because you are
Close.
not within close range. Or you are within close range.
Yeah, close. Very close
I think
is only.
close is everybody.
Oh, shit.
Mhm.
Oh,
Very
wow,
close
yeah.
is the whole,
Everyone
close is-
marks a
close is the
stress,
boat, basically.
and
Everyone marks-
that's yeah. We're learning about ranges, folks. Everyone marks a stress and becomes vulnerable, meaning everything has advantage to roll to hit you. And I'm going to go ahead and use that fear. And
Try and roll and hit one of us.
the Chungus is going to slap down over here at Parsnip and Laszlo. As it tries to slap at this thing, I will need Parsnip and Laszlo to give me a agility check.
So it's like slapping at this, but it also
Yeah.
was going to hit them.
Yeah.
Ooh, 18 with fear,
I get a
though.
fear, but you succeed as you quickly roll out of the way.
Oh, and I think Laszlo
with a
crit.
crit.
That's a crit.
So actually, this is a
Oh, yeah,
reaction roll,
nice.
so no gaining hope, no clearing of stress, and I don't get a
But
fear.
does crit.
But it does crit. So I'm gonna say I'll give you advantage on your next move, Laszlo, for critting. As you see this tentacle sliding underneath you, as maybe you can climb the tentacle to get closer and a better strike at this chaos elemental.
You're just riding a tentacle.
As you want, if you want to ride the tentacle around, absolutely.
You're like some kind of knight, right?
Sure, yeah. Actually,
You
what I'll
wield
do
a
is
lance.
it'll scoop me up with the tentacle, and I'll sort of like jump in the air and just do like a plunging attack with the lance.
Okay.
Do his best dragoon impression.
Yeah.
Let's hope it works. Advantage. Roll
Perhaps
it.
your best frog knight impression.
21. I do get a fear, but you
I have
do
a feeling
hit
you
it.
didn't miss though.
That is definitely a miss.
21's a miss.
Definitely
I
a
hope
hit.
not.
Sorry.
I was
about to say,
I was like, damn.
Oh, I hope not. We are leaving.
This.
We are done.
I know what I said, and it's
I know what you said too. That's why I was scared.
it's not what I meant.
For a
It's
10
not what I
damage.
meant.
As it will take
Five?
5
Men.
damage,
And I think with that, do I want to do this now?
which will do 1 to it.
Do it.
Well, I don't think we only got 4 more ticks left. I don't know how long this scene's gonna end. I
I'm
can
gonna
only do
leap
this
at this
once
thing
per
and go
long rest.
try to-
So
The scene does tick down one more time as you rolled with fear. Even successes with fear.
I'm
So I
not
should
gonna
have
do
done-
it. I'll be done.
I'm gonna leap at it and
Okay.
just start clawing the heck out of it. I'm gonna actually try something different if this hits. I'm gonna go ahead and use a hope to use my great strength as I'm just trying to tear the insides out of this thing.
Okay.
It's trying to rip an unknowable entity into two
Yeah.
unknowable entities.
This as you try and grab hold of this untethered essence of reality or unreality.
Yeah.
Give me a brawler unarmed strike attack thing.
All right.
Or wait, as you go up, it's going to barrel into you
Okay.
because he rolled with fear.
Yeah, so it's
Right.
gonna hit him
So
before he does his thing.
So it will roll out towards Atlas as it kind of meets you. It whirls out with this warping blast. Getting a 10 to hit.
That is exactly what you need.
Dang, why do you guys
'Cause
keep
it
getting
deals
exact seed?
18 points of damage.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend an armor to mark that down.
All right. How many does that get
Good
you
call,
for?
Grandma.
That'll get me for 1.
Okay.
Dang, your
Eight-
threshold's
Eight-
above
18
18.
is still below the threshold for max.
You're so
Yeah, so-
cool. Dang.
And here goes the attack.
As it whirls
That
in,
F's
you
me
just
up.
grab a hold of it, 19, yeah, and start
Ooh, 19,
tearing
baby.
it apart with your...
With hope.
Yeah, with hope.
With hope,
So you get a hope?
which a lot of things are going to happen. So then I do combo strike. I'm going to go ahead and combo strike this as I'm just tearing into it. And I just roll this. All right, we just roll it once. So the first one is 3. And when I roll it again, if it's equal to or greater than the first roll, I continue rolling. So if it's a 4, I keep rolling.
Is this just adding to the damage?
No, you said equal, so it's a 3 or 4.
3
It
or
goes
4.
up.
Okay, so I do it again.
So you do it again.
And now if it's a 4,
It is not.
Nope. So that'll be it.
but you add 8 because you add the
Yeah.
die you rolled last. That is cool.
Yes.
At
That's
eight-
actually really
eight
cool.
That is
damage
fun.
to your
Oh,
already
exploding die.
brutal strikes.
Oh, and I got to give you the unarmed
basement,
strike
yeah.
damage
Yep.
as well too.
As he's just tearing into it, just kind of grabbing a hold of whatever you can, as bits of vine and fur and other
There we go.
for 8, 19.
And
for
hit.
20. Or
20?
19, yeah.
I'm going to
It's
spend 3
19.
of my hope
Yeah.
points to stagger it.
Okay, which does.
So it has disadvantage on its attack rolls,
So it would just be straight rolls against you.
and it has to take a stress, and it takes a stress.
Okay, it will take a stress.
And are Atlas and Laszlo no longer vulnerable since we damaged?
No, it
You have to.
it sounded like it wasn't going away until we clear a hit point.
Right.
Which means it's not going away
Oh.
until we short rest.
or until you rest. Yeah, unless you have.
Oh, I
other
thought
ways.
you meant like
You do have potions and
inflicted
stuff.
1 hit
so
point on them.
just
Gotcha.
so you know,
Yeah.
which clears hit points and stuff.
Which would clear a hit point.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which that is a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here, thing. I need to be able to read all my stuff. I understand Parsnip is kind of hurt.
Parsnip's very badly hurt.
Don't feel so good.
I'm gonna basically
As she gets
Jump
closer
off.
to this, you could see like bones underneath her skin. It's just
that
kinda
might just
like-
be how she looks. I didn't actually look at her that much.
It'd be normal
It's like
for
giving-
her.
giving her an
that could be
X-ray.
normal. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm going to basically like while he's uring this elemental, I'm just like hop off of him to her, and I'm gonna pull out my iron health potion for her.
Oh,
I will say no roll necessary, but that will bring it back to the baddies.
Yeah, and I'm basically just gonna be here, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't know.
you hop over.
It's like- yeah, I basically just like leap off of Atlas because I
So is
know
it a D4?
he's not going to be affected. Yeah, immediately clears a D4 hit points.
All right, so roll that D4. Sapo, roll it.
Sure. 3 hit
As
points.
Parsnip clears 3 hit
Hey.
points and is
Nice.
no longer vulnerable.
well, thank
Any-
you. Wow, I feel so much better.
Anything from Nixel or Oswald? Nixel's just
Yeah,
been
I'd
watching
say-
this whole thing from atop.
Yeah, I just
He's
been
just
kind
chilling.
of seeing what's happening, and then as this thing's kind of laying into the ship, I'll give it a little echolocation blast here.
There's you.
You hit it with that black
Scepter.
canary scream, basically.
Yeah.
Or no, I guess it's from the scepter, right?
Yeah, well, I'm just kind of like shouting through the scepter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
It's more like It's more like Count Vertical, but you're not evil. Maybe.
I almost imagine it's like a what are those, the megaphone kind of thing.
Yeah, it's
An air
I
cannon,
can
kind
see
of.
it where
Yeah.
where he like yells into it and it like reverberates in the center and then like bursts out. That's a really good
22
roll. 22
will
is
hit
sick.
it.
Damn.
22 with hope. Nice. Okay.
22
And the
with hope.
D8.
What?
Ew.
It will take
It's less exciting. But
It's a
one.
little less exciting.
It still takes damage though,
every bit still counts.
as I'm gonna spend a fear.
That sounds like cheating, but okay.
It is.
I'm gonna allow it.
And
this
a
time.
quick flash of light as a second one appears.
That's
No!
not
That's
ideal.
not great.
Of course.
That's actually a million times worse
It
than what I thought was gonna
immediately
happen.
moves up and does its whirl towards Oswald.
Oh, it's not as bad as I thought it could be. I thought it was gonna shoot another lightning bolt thing.
Warp blast.
I mean, it's not great for Oswald.
Getting a 17 to hit Oswald.
He's fine. I believe in Oswald.
Yeah, that's gonna hit because
For
that's higher than my evasion with rogue
9 points of damage.
dodge. Let me see real quick. Bonus to your evasion until next time attack succeeds against you. Okay, so I turn that off, so my evasion goes back down, and 9 damage. I will burn an armor slot and
Okay.
take an HP.
As this one is actually shrinking.
Oh,
Or it's
like
not
going
shrinking.
away as it does though.
It's getting bigger and it's like about to dissipate.
So the one that just popped up next to me.
Yeah. As it just
I
kind of starts
am-
shredding into your very being. Your fur is very just kind of raised and you just feel it kind of sucking the air out of you.
I am going to go ahead and try to hit that one.
Fair.
Alright.
Totally makes sense to me.
Let's see.
I should make it to where you guys can see all these.
Oh, what?
Mhm.
21 with hope, baby.
21 with hope will get it.
Wow.
That's
I'll
what we like to
take that.
see.
It'll take 10 points
10?
of damage.
That's not bad.
It takes 2.
Yeah, I was like, that's probably into major.
For sure.
Hit him with that major damage.
It's the second
So,
one
Parsnip.
appeared. Yeah.
Now that she feels a little better, thank you, Sapo.
You're welcome.
She's gonna back up a little bit, and just a little bit. She wants to get away from that thing a little bit, but
Yeah.
she's gonna
Fair.
Start wheeling
pull
away.
out one of my cards, my blighting strike.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, and
Little
so
frog man.
you'll see this little like hole opens up on like the side of her wheelchair, and she presses a little button, and
That's
a blast comes out of it.
cool.
And then I believe you roll me a
You rolled it to hit first.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because it
and
cares
then-
about whether you roll with fear or not.
right.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I don't like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I rolled
Like
with
that.
fear,
16
like
will
that.
hit it with fear.
and then I roll this one.
You roll a
1d10 plus
D10.
1.
That's cool.
That is
That's a
pretty good.
cool.
Eh.
You get a bonus for possibly
You hit
giving the
this
bonus
one?
to your enemy.
The
yeah,
one
which
that's close. The one that's close
this
to
one?
me.
All right.
Yeah,
As
the one I
the
backed
big
away
one
from.
quickly pops and erupts, this wind and gust and just multicolored fabric of reality alters for a brief moment as in the blink of an eye, countdown goes down to 2.
Okay.
In the blink of a moment.
Everything gets frigid and cold
That's the opposite of what you asked for.
as these
Use a little
swirling
help over
lights
here.
are all around. As you look in the landscape around, it is this dark, pale green, and clouds are just kind of shifting. You don't see the distant fires off to the side that you would normally see burning from across the waters. You don't see the lights of Deepwater Village nearby. As this thing whirs around, and it is going to... You know what? Chungus gets really big and loud as you would hear from beneath the waters, Chungus! And
Chungus doing Chungus things.
big old tentacle swipes across the deck over here. I will need everyone besides Nixel and Oswald to give me acrobat.
So agility, basically.
Agility checks. Yeah, that's
To sprint,
There
dodge, or
you
leap.
go.
it was the A one.
Hey, I'm good at those.
See if I can do this.
The rain.
See, we're the smart ones,
The
Oswald.
rain is regular colors
Yeah.
though.
I will say, you're just like chilling up there. He's like, I screamed once. I helped. What do you want,
I did
guys?
something.
Yeah. Things are going
Like-
good. Yeah.
I healed an old lady, so
As-
I've got good karma coming my way.
In this one, no one gets hope 'cause it's a reaction, and
Yeah.
and I don't get fear. But Laszlo, this time the tentacle pins you to the side of the ship as you are restrained, and you will take 11 points of physical damage as you're restrained by these suckering tentacles to the side of this vessel. It's got you pinned there.
So, using an armor slot just reduces it one threshold.
Yes,
Is that right? Okay.
you I think can
what
use
I
use
do?
2 if you want.
I can use as many as I want. I think.
Yeah.
Or no, I can.
But I don't know how
actually,
many
I can
have
use
left.
2. I
Yeah.
can use 2. Maybe there's something.
I don't know how much armor you have left is the real question there.
I've got enough. I think. I'm pretty sure. I've got 3 left.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll just use.
you're
I use my.
fine.
Well, I'll use an armor slot and just take the one.
Take the one.
1 HP.
That makes sense to me.
Okay, but
So
you are
I'm
still
restrained,
kind
so
of again, restrained. So your
Yes.
movement is you cannot move, and you are stuck there until you make a finesse or strength roll, or you attack the
Don't
tentacle.
do that.
The Chungo.
Yeah,
Please don't attack Big Chungus.
Are you sure?
Big Chungus Multicus. He's our boy. Even though he's mad,
It
he's
is-
hitting us too. That's
it is
because
a
his eyes are under
difficulty-
the ship. He can't see what's going on up
I will
here.
say it's a difficulty 11 finesse or strength roll to be free.
All right. Well, we'll just go ahead and try to, get this tentacle off me, and then try to move down the deck of the ship away from where he keeps swatting.
All right, give me a finesse or strength roll. An 18.
With fear.
I will get a
Cannot get
fear.
any hope.
Hope's overrated. You don't need hope.
As
You're
you,
just
you
good.
are
I wish I had a
freed,
couple more.
and you can move away
Right.
from it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move down this end.
As you move down to that end, the chaotic elemental will spin around and cause this freezing cold to erupt as snow and ice particles erupt from between you guys over here. Parsnip
Sounds
and
right.
Sapo and Atlas, as it just kind of
hate the
whirs this
cold.
flash of white ice crystals shoot out, and you each take 12 points of direct damage.
Eesh.
Direct?
Direct.
Okay, can't do anything about that.
I will say as the ground there gets slippery and icy, leaving a permanent mark for now.
I'm gonna use an armor slot.
Absolutely.
Oh, you can use
And
an
that's
armor on
just-
that?
No, you
Yeah,
can't.
I thought
you,
you
you
said
can't. It is direct
couldn't.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
It lowers it
Um,
one threshold. Is that what it
You
does?
can-
it would
you
normally,
cannot.
but not on direct
Because
damage.
it's direct damage.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yo, you're good.
Oh yeah, you said that. And I was like, that makes sense. And then I was like, wait, then why wouldn't I do that? Why
Right.
did I go? I can't do that.
As it
Right.
makes everything all icy there.
I imagine I'm still in like a very feral state.
Sure.
As I've just torn apart this one, as I immediately look over at it and just charge at it.
As you charge, I'm
Keep
going
it
to
away
say
from the sails.
this won't affect anything. As a reaction roll, give me a finesse.
Okay.
You know, it's probably more agility, but I'm going to say finesse because you got to, as you're on the ice, as you try and turn your direction.
Finesse has control if he's having to
Yeah.
control himself.
Yeah, that's exactly, yeah. So that's why it's like you're just kind of skating. I will say your attack or whatever you're about to do will be at disadvantage as you regain your footing. And so this is just a reaction roll, so no hope, no fear, no countdown affected.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just same thing, rushing towards it, but the attack will be at disadvantage. So let me go ahead and do that.
Oswald's gonna prepare an attack scene, like waiting for this thing's attention. If Oswald can determine the attention of the thing, if it is on Atlas, he's gonna try to do a little stabby
Still
stab.
not that bad. 11? I think it misses.
11 is going to be a miss.
Mhm.
As no, he does not get its attention. And the countdown goes to 1.
Well, Oswald's gonna stab out anyway.
All right, stab out anyway.
Yeah,
You get sneak attack at least.
that was the plan.
Backstab it. As it's hard to tell what its attention is on, as it's whirring around a 15 with hope. So you do get your hope, and it does hit.
Nice.
Nice,
job.
nice.
That's what we like to see, baby.
So let's go ahead.
As you
We'll
stab out of this
do-
chaotic thing, your dagger extends out into it like it's going into a black hole as it takes 2 hit points of damage. Ooh. Yeah, still 2, just barely. That was close. As you can see it warbling in your dagger, as you pull it out and re-extend it, or it shrinks back down to its regular size. It's some weird warping effect. As looking into it is crazy. It's like looking into a kaleidoscope.
Are we able to continue on that, or is it the?
Until you
Um,
guys
you
roll
did
with
roll a
fear
fear.
or
Okay.
fail. So technically, I could have done
If you want
something
to
after,
go.
but
I was about to say, can I pile on with another
Abs-
range attack?
absolutely. And
If
also,
you wanna
don't
pile
forget,
on, I'll try and do
you
some
can
after.
always do a combo move. Essentially,
It costs 2
I
hope.
do
for
have a lot of
combo move, I
hope.
think.
Does anybody
It
want
costs-
a combo?
costs
with me?
I was,
3
well, I
hope,
was gonna
I
say
believe.
3
3
hope
hope,
for
sorry.
each player for a tag team, right? So I just picked up 3 hope if you want to tag
It sounds
team.
like you two are tag teaming.
If Oswald
Yeah,
can do something else.
Because I spent all mine on my bonus.
Each player
Sure.
can spend
Yep.
3 hope to initiate a tag team roll between their character and another character. When you do, you guys work together to describe how you're combining your actions or unique whatever it looks like. You both make separate action rolls. Before we resolve the outcome, we choose one of them to apply for both of the results. If you roll with hope, everyone involved gets a hope. If you roll with fear, I get enough fear for everyone involved.
Yeah, you get.
So basically,
Double or nothing,
we,
baby.
We roll an attack. We pick the better attack. If it's with fear, you get 2 fear. If it's with hope, we each get a hope.
I mean, you could initiate
That's correct.
all 5 of you, it's 6 of you, like however many
Yeah,
people
I mean,
want
it's
to do
everybody
it.
who can pay the 3.
I was gonna
hope
say
to
it's
get
everybody who
involved.
has 3.
And
hope.
so that
put that on there,
increases like damage. You could potentially
Yeah. Unfortunately, I spent my hope on other things.
So if
Not
I were
have
to
3 hope
combo, the number that I have to beat is 15. If I'm comboing with Oswald.
We know 15 hits. I think that's basically the question, is whether you hit.
15 does succeed. I'll tell you now, the difficulty is 14.
Sure.
Okay.
So
I was
if
gonna say, I know that
roll,
12 didn't
you
and
just take
15
Oswald's
did.
attack, though, right?
if it's
Or no?
damaging that you're doing, you add all the damages of every attack together.
Okay.
But you're both
so,
basically just trying to see if you succeed, and then
Gotcha.
giving a cool
So
description.
I'll take off 3 to do this combo. I'll roll the attack for 17 with hope.
Well, go ahead and tell me, what is this
Nice.
combo is doing and who was involved?
So I guess it's me and Oswald. So if I'm attacking from above, I'm kind of using like my air cannon shriek, kind of blasting it into the deck, leaving it vulnerable for Oswald to attack.
As this blast of air shoots down, blast of noise shoots down. It's weird. It sounds like this horrible shriek. It's almost otherworldly in this moment. It echoes throughout the watery landscape. This orb almost flattens a little bit.
And then Oswald also
So
rolls
You need
just
me
to
to
see if you get
spend
a
my
better
3
roll.
hope and roll again. Okay.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to make sure.
Yes.
Because you basically
Oh,
have
okay.
like old school advantage. Effectively, you guys are rolling and you guys pick the
And we
better
take
one.
the better one.
Okay.
So we're gonna
Which I
take
think
the
you guys are basically
17.
saying like 17.
So we both get a hope.
You-
We'll pick the 17.
You both get a hope. You take the 17, and you both roll damage.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna
Yeah, you
add
basically
those
each got a
damages together.
refund, and then which means you guys are doing probably 3.
7.
That's good damage.
You have no bonus on your damage.
I thought I did.
It does
I have a plus
not
2.
if it's in melee. It's just like a 1d8, I think.
So
would I still
No,
get
it says that-
sneak attack on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's just a ally. So
yeah,
Okay, so we'll do an extra d6.
18 feels pretty good. It sounds like a pretty good number.
as this chaos elemental flattens out, and just tell me what does this look like? As Oswald ends this chaotic elemental with daggers.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think it's kind of a like you go high, I go low situation. He sees Nixel kind of do the thing that he saw before, do the sound blast, and as he's doing that, Oswald just kind of sneaks in, does a little stabby stab with the daggers, just like into the elemental, into the whatever, not really body, but whatever the entity is, and just kind of does a cool little, like double stab and then like a tear apart, like a shred.
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of almost imagine like it's wet. You're an otter. You kind of do like a little otter slide under it.
Little
As
slide,
you
yeah.
stab into it. The daggers kind of stretch along it and then split apart as this elemental rips open. The area around you would flitter with light as you would see visions.
Of like sugar plums, or
The landscape around you changes and alters. You would see, what is it, Calakmul?
Clackmal.
You would see
It's-
this ruin surrounded by snow and ice. Looks like it's right next to a dormant volcano. This is a place that only a couple of you know about. But it's along the rough and craggy remains outside of Calakmul. The ruins where the fiery heart keeps that side of the continent warm.
That's
You would see
and we all see this.
You would all see this, almost like as if like the mists of the storm part, just for you to witness this one vision. You would see kind of sliver of dull orangish red glow from beneath the ruins of Kalak Mol. A shrill cry. Mist and swirl of wind washes that away as you feel the boat spinning around. I imagine kind of like the Willy Wonka ride. As like you start to see
There's
all these
no way of knowing.
horrible twisting, like a lot of it you can't make out. An eye in the distance blinks. And you would see a vessel much like the one that you are on. Smaller. Crewed by, or captained by what looks to be a frog folk, very similar to how Sapo looks. Standing at the edge with a spyglass looking out, pointing out in the distance. In the distance you see, over the waters, glistening golden buildings, almost like glass. A smile comes over the frogman's face. Cheers come out from underneath the hull and around the deck of the ship as faceless individuals. That scene is washed away. The rains part. Clear moonlight. Full moon ahead. At the top of this luxurious meadow. Clifftop meadow. Gargantuan tree nearby, flitting with fireflies and other fairies and fae folk. You'd see two figures. One of them resting in a chair, and the other stumbling to the ground, trying to get up. It's an elderly Masapo. He struggles to get up. You would see a glint of red in his eyes, and a low growl come from the area around. You would see the other one in the chair, shedding a small tear. The mist and rains consume this as the coloration starts to go back to normal, this darkened sky above. The rain itself parts ever so slightly. Your ship, wounded. You just hear the gurgling voice as the whirlpool is not around you. You do not see tentacles. Just hear the words beneath the ocean. Chungus. As it burbles away. We fast forward to seeing our soon-to-be heroes limping this ship back to the Deepwater Village. Rains have parted. Clear skies, for the most part. The storm passed quickly. You can see the lights of the village in the distance. As people are getting ready for a celebration. As festivities are soon to begin tomorrow. Hoping to hear word about how the appeasement of Chungus Multicus went. Everyone about the town is eager. As you see smiling faces and a weary troop arrive. One amongst them does not go back to town so quickly. Small shadowy part of the woods. I should have just left that creepy music on. Go back to
I was
that.
happy for 1
Oh
second.
God, it's back.
We were happy, but then we cut back to the creepy foreboding times.
Cut back to the creepy foreboding times. As you see this red view looking down upon the weary, dreaded bat-like form of Nixel. Nixel? What is being seen here as you are making your own appeasement?
So I would be kind of carting out the bodies of the wildlings into the forest. And I would be stacking them on top of the tallest boulder in a clearing that I could probably find. And then I would be lighting a few torches around the outskirts. After some chanting, the flames turn purple and a smoke rises. And I would just take a look at the scene in front of me. Bow respectfully to my offering to my patron, and just kind of turn and walk away.
As Nixel turns and walks back to town to see about the festivities. Behind him you can hear the crunching of bone breaking, shattering. Hear this sudden whoosh. Seems like just a moment passed. Leaving behind dark marks of what was once blood. Is now this, looks more black than blood upon this marking upon this rock. What? As a general figurement. That's a word I just made up. Deal with it. As a
For sure.
general idea from you guys. We go back to happy times.
Hooray!
Happy times.
Actually, we'll do the faster one. As what is the general consensus about the appeasement of Chungus Multicus? What do you tell people? There are obviously some funerals to attend to, or at least grievances to be made. How do you feel the appeasement went? Do you feel like Chungus was appeased? Do you feel like you got any answers? What are you reporting?
Well, it happened the way it happened, just like I said it would.
In fact, how everything works, it
Mhm.
happens the way it happens. I don't think that's a real report. Just saying.
Yeah.
So right, so true.
Let's say we kind of like fast forward to you guys in the elderly tortoise folk laying in bed, having his daughter tend to his wounds. What are you telling him? As he would ask for all of you.
I mean, I would tell him all the details about how we were putting stuff in the water, and we were chanting for Chungus, and then all of a sudden, the whirlpool stopped, and then Chungus himself appeared up out the water and gave our ship a hug. And
No one's ever seen Chungus before. What?
I know it's pretty crazy.
He's real?
I mean, we all saved him.
Of course he's real. No one's ever seen him before. People were wondering. Is a good sign?
Well, but then
I don't think she's done.
These crazy chaos orbs appeared. There were 2 of them, and we had to fight those off, and Chungus seemed mad about it. He was swatting them. He was like, "Get out of here, you crazy orbs." And, right? I mean, this is what happened, isn't it?
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
Sabo has
exactly how
added
it
no
happened.
words except for that's exactly how everything works. He's like, no, that's how all things happen, as they happen. But yes, that is correct. That is what happened.
And then Chungus, he just left. But he talked. He said, you know what he said? He said, Chungus.
Chungus.
That's what he says. Maybe
He
that's
said it
why
quite a
that's-
bit, to be fair.
Is he a
said it a lot.
Pokemon?
Maybe that's why his name is Chungus. Mm-hmm.
My current theory is that's why we call him Chungus Multicus.
Could be that.
Because
could be
that's
it.
the only thing we've heard him say.
It's Chungus.
Maybe
That's a
long ago.
Good theory. I'll be needing to
Thanks.
rest from the wounds. Unfortunately, I won't be able to look over the ceremony and the festival. I'm gonna be in bed
that
for some
sounds terrible.
time.
Oswald's
Probably.
gonna like elbow Parsnip, be like, "This is the man we're talking to. Maybe tell him about the part where the bat fellow and I killed that last orb. Put in a good word for me. I can use it."
Oh, our real heroes are right over here. These are the ones the town should be thanking. Are these fellas? They swooped into action. Nixel and what's your name, Oswald, and they slain the orb and saved the day. Everyone did it too, though. But these guys really did a great job here, and Atlas too. I think they should have a full part. And
You just hear snoring from the elderly tortoise man.
our storyboard him.
As the daughter walks in. Papa, you awake? Oh, he's so tired. You guys should let him.
Mustang will take it out of you
rest.
sometimes.
He said he got bit or clawed something fierce, so we're just trying to make sure he's all right.
Here.
We will take our leave. Let's go.
We'll see you tomorrow for the festival.
Of
Will
course.
will the good governor here be attending the festival tomorrow, you think?
I think he's gonna need his rest. Daddy's sure been, tired lately already, and this wound, I don't think he'll ever be, I don't know if he ever was, all there. But, you know what I mean. He's getting up there.
Well,
I think he's
can I write
something
him a
like
note?
180 or something. He's old.
I'm gonna write him a note that says all the things
Crazy
I
old.
said that he didn't hear because he fell asleep.
That would be so wonderful. And as you write him a note, the daughter will escort you out as there are some, whispers and subtle cheers from people that, had heard about people getting attacked by wilding. So those would be the subtle whispers. But then there would be, you guys did it. You appeased. And some people are assuming just because you came back means you appeased Chungus. So there's some people that are just like, yeah, they did it. They appeased them. They came back. But they're alive. But
Tracks. Makes sense to me.
the town of Deepwater Village is getting ready for a celebration of the coming storm season. Which might not be so harsh after all. Either way, we'll find out next time, folks. So stay tuned, stick around, and we are skipping next week.
Yeah, I think some of us are busy, unfortunately.
We are skipping next week, folks.
Yeah, I'll be out.
So that is our intro, I guess, for the first two vibes, although they're gonna miss the festivities is kind of like the third. Either way,
it's also the setup. We had
Yeah.
the visions. We're gonna probably talk about them.
Set up. We have
Mhm,
got
mhm.
the prologue going of what is to come. Erstwylde. Really work on that.
Erstwylde.
Yeah. With there's places where you can
With
put
an
that
S.
word probably. I don't think there's an S. I didn't put it in there, so it's not there. It's already up there. You can see it on the screen right now. It's Erstwylde. No S. It's just one.
Sure.
It's one big one.
One
It's
big.
all
It's
the
it's
Erstwylde.
it's all
It's huge.
Erstwylde.
Yeah,
So
it's giant.
There are wilds within Erstwylde.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. So anyways,
Contains multitudes.
we'll see you guys in a
As we
couple
all
weeks
do.
for more Erstwylde Daggerheart stuff.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah,
See
I'm
you all
looking
in a
forward
couple
to it.
weeks.
This was really fun.
All right.
It
See you
is.
soon.
Good night.
Thanks for
Internet.
Hi,
watching.
Twitch.
Later.
Bye bye.
Night.
See ya.